Well, YNW Melly, who was facing killing his two, I guess, best friends, they just announced that Florida is going to be seeking the death penalty. Unlike California, Florida has absolutely no problems killing people.
Oh, they don't. They don't. You just posted something about the police whooping on somebody out there.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you just Google Florida man, you will see just the craziest shit ever.
Yeah.
You know, Florida man, you know, gets released from prison and steals a car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Florida man runs in convenience store with an alligator. Like, Florida man. You know, like it's always Florida man that's always fucking some shit up. And yeah, man, he's now facing the death penalty, and his song "Murder on My Mind" is like a top charting song now.
People crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, people really is macabre. That's real.
Well, the death penalty was around. So when did they stop doing the death penalty? When did they put the moratorium on it?
It could have been this year. I think it was just a couple months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, Gavin Newsom, the governor.
Okay. So when you were in prison, the death penalty was still around.
Yeah.
You had never been on death row, though.
Thank God.
Thank God.
No.
So did they
neither
ever...
the record label or the tier in prison.
Okay. Is death row just a completely different section of the prison? How does it work?
I think it's a tier. I think it's a building, like the condemned row. It's condemned row. And, you know, when they move, you know, you have to turn around, face the wall, and, you know, it's no movement in certain areas where they bring them, you know, whether they go on to visits or attorney visits and stuff like that. And they're heavily guarded. You know, I got a couple homies on death row.
Okay, and it's because when you're on death row, they can't really punish you any worse, so people just don't give a fuck.
Not give you your yard, what they not gonna give you your hour on the yard 3 times a week or whatever it is. Yeah, nobody give a damn, you know.
So you had friends on death row?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Could you have communicated with them or no communication once you're on death row?
Well, one of them I used to communicate with, and you know, he was doing his thing in there. You know, he just like anybody else in the prison, you know, they gonna have their weed, they gonna have their phone, they gonna have whatever. You know, it's like, you know, if you can slide up under free staff or a guard, you know, you got action at being one of the, you know, one of the guys up in there. You know, they got the little extra shit you ain't supposed to
Right, but in terms of the way the rules are set up, you know, if you're on death row, do you get phone calls? Do you get
I think
visits?
you might get a phone call every month. Yeah, you might. I mean, you get phone calls, like monthly phone calls. That's how they used to do it. And then I'm sure they get visits. They even have something set up, I believe, where they automatically get to order like food packages and cosmetic packages and stuff like that. I think it's a fund for them up there. So, you know, they can sustain life on death row.